Have you ever wanted to play Pokemon Platinum again, but couldn't find your old DS? Did you wish they remade Pokemon Platinum instead of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Yes. Did you wish you could play it on your Switch with a bunch of extra Pokemon?
Oh yes, Daddy!
Do you want the game to run at a stable 60 FPS, look incredible, fix and enhance a bunch of the animations, and have true-sized Pokemon? Do you also enjoy torture? Introducing Pokemon Luminescent Platinum, a mod for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond that does all of that and much more. Not only has all of that been added to Pokemon BDSP, battles have been significantly sped up, extra Pokemon have been added, and unique forms have also been added. All the trade evolutions are no longer required to be traded, clothing can be changed whenever we want with no price and into either Dawn or Lucas. If you want built-in level caps for gyms, we got it. The Pokemon that follow us now properly follow us and don't get stuck in places. And most importantly, every gym has a fully stacked team of up to 6 Pokemon with proper movesets and items. But not just one team, there are 4 different teams. So if you were to play this, you could fight a completely different team to me. And that only scratches the surface of what this mod does. I can't wait for you guys to see this adventure. But with all of that out of the way, I think it's time to dive into the meat and bones of Pokemon Luminescent Platinum. Now, all of this was filmed live right here on the channel. So if you want to see me live, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are really close to 75k. I think we'll probably hit it by the time this video is out. But this year, we really want to hit 100k. And we're so close, so make my dream come true. I want to put a plaque up on my wall. With that being said, we are now greeted to the Pokemon Platinum intro. No more blue background, we got that platinum background, baby. Heading into Barry's house, we are greeted by a actual father? Wait, what? Still never met mine though. Oh, now Barry's dad's gone as well. I guess I have that effect. When I meet a dad, they run away. Now, normally in BDSP, you'd head to the lake with Barry, but not this time. Just like how we do in Platinum, you get your starter Pokemon right here. No battle with Starly this time. I then gave chat the choice of which starter to go with, and so we picked up Chimchar. And immediately, just like Platinum, we are thrown into a battle with Barry. He took Piplup with him, but a few scratches from Chimchar is enough to take it out. Heading to the lake now, we run into Cyrus, who is of course spouting his time and space controlling nonsense. Who the heck? Shaman? The strange creature is sniffing you. It seems to have something to give you. Incense burner. Okay. Now, using this item, we can use an incense that will cause Pokemon from the corresponding region to more likely spawn. We'll get access to all the other regions and their flowers later, but for now, I just took this one. Heading to the professor's lab, old mate here yaps my head off with the usual catch 'em all, yeah, fill in my Pokédex spiel. In the background of his lab, I spotted a bag. The bag that I got Chimchar from, and what was inside it? The 2 other starters. So, I thought I might as well take them, right? What's pretty cool in this game is that now every Pokemon has the chance to roll with up to 3 abilities. In this case, our Chimchar now has Iron Fist, which powers up all punch-based moves. So it would be important to look at what the abilities are on all of the Pokemon we catch. Heading into the Pokemon Center, I change up my look for the Platinum look, but not for Lucas, for Dawn. That's right, we can wear both genders' costumes and switch into Dawn or Lucas whenever we want. Except, most of the Dawn styles are just cooler, so. Excuse me, sir? Imposter! Heading up onto the route, we come face to face with another Dawn. She challenges us to a battle with her Turtwig, but we have all 3 starters, so we should win this, right? Well, her Turtwig is level 9, and my Pokemon are far below that, but a couple of embers do land her Turtwig in the Pokegrave, and me on my way to Jubilife City. That's when we run into the mysterious man, Looker. Oh wait, Looker wasn't in BDSP. I'm just having like a aha moment right now. That's right, Looker isn't in BDSP, and yet he's fully here now, so that's pretty cool, right? We meet up with Barry in the school to give him his parcel and run into this guy named Jan. Anyways, let me ask you a question. Do you cheat? No? Hey, whatever you find fun. Yeah. Nice. Cheating is based. Cheating is based. You attained everlasting candy. What? Mysterious bag of candies. This seems inexhaustible. Oh, so you can level up things. Is that a Pokemon Challenges reference? Is that supposed to be Pichal? I could be tripping. If you've enjoyed the video so far, I suggest you do this and then also maybe do this. It really helps out. Before heading out of Jubilife, I take on some TV presenter who gives me all 3 Kanto starters for beating her, before stepping out to fight Barry free once more. Leading with a Sand Slash, I send in our Piplup to bubble it, and on entrance it hits us with a Bulldoze, lowering our speed. However, our Piplup has the competitive ability which raises special attack every time a stat is dropped. So we hit the Sand Slash with a bubble, expecting to one-shot it, but we come to find out he has a focus sap. We do take it out the next turn, and same went for his Charmander though, before we switch to Turtwig to finish off his Piplup. Not too bad, no deaths so far, but this was an early battle, and he was already using focus sashes, so I'm wondering how this gym will go. Speaking of, we ran into Rourke in the mines after collecting the Hoenn starters from some more reporters in the next town's Pokemon Center. Anyway, with Rourke spoken to, it was time to take him on at his gym. My current team consisted of Monferno, Prinplup, Grovyle, Ivysaur, and Wartortle. Don't judge me. Yes, I'm bringing all the starters so far, but I mean, apparently I should be scared of Rourke, so I guess we'll find out. He led with a Shieldon and I led with Monferno to hopefully set up with a power-up punch. Also considering Monferno's ability, Iron Fist boosts punch moves. We did manage to take out the Shieldon, however with Rhyhorn in next, it put a stop to our plan as it knocked out Monferno with a Bulldoze. And things quickly fell apart from there. Down went our Prinplup, Grovyle, and Marshtomp, and the god Amaranth here managed to outspeed everything and murder my whole squad. That was pretty painful. So the cool thing about this game is that he completely switches up the team with a bunch of different rock types on every battle, so no two fights are the same with every gym leader, which is kind of cool. Oh shit! Double power up punch, and now we just muck punch. Larvitar. Ooh, you get punched in the face. Bah! Okay, it lived. Okay, we're fine. Okay, it's fine. Luffy's dead. It's fine. It is what it is. I think. Oh god, no, that was okay. Okay. You know what? At least it's not Anarin. Like, what's... Okay, that's super effective. Oh, we lowered its defense. Okay, cool. Massive defense drop. Marshtomp did its job. God damn it, I was confused, Ray. Okay, as long as we don't attack itself, doesn't matter. Bang. Metal Claw. Easy. Sorted. Not concerned. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Confusion, confusion. Lunatone. Don't hit yourself. You got this, Prinplup. Let's go. One more bubble and down goes Lunatone unless it has something. Or... You know, I speak, I say words. I guess I let Zoro die. There's no point switching. We take useless damage. Yeah, it's fine. So what do we do here? Who do we go into? No, Piccolo. Because Piccolo has Technician as its ability, which boosts weaker move. Mega Drain at base 40, I think becomes... So yeah, that becomes really good. Kabuto! Okay, we stand for Kabuto. The snake dude. Oh, nice berry, idiot. Nice try. You thought that was gonna save you. It didn't. This is the man. Oh, Cranidos. Okay. Think you can take down the next Pokemon like you did the others? I think I can. Raise your crit chance, eh? You think you're doing something. You're not. You're not. Easy peasy first go. Wasn't even hard. I'm so good at this game. Beating the gym, I head out onto the route to find a more unique team. Because, yeah, I get it. All starters is kind of boring. I came across a Galarian Meowth and an Alolan Geodude, so I decided to capture both of them. I decided to add the Geodude to the team, however, but the Meowth just wasn't it. I skillfully avoided as many trainers as I could on my way to the Valley Windworks, where our next major challenge was taking on Mars, who of course still has her signature Purugly. Leading with Zubat, we lead with our dude Geo, and Thunder Punch it for massive damage. In next was Bronzor, so I swapped out to Charmeleon to slowly whittle it down with Ember, but was put to sleep before we could finish the job. Monferno did manage to finish the job, however, with a nice power-up punch, and in came Yanma, who fell to a nice Flame Wheel. And in comes the horror that is Purugly! I attempt to go for Mark Punch here, thinking, oh yeah, we'll outspeed since Mark Punch has priority, but we don't get the chance, since it gets to use Fake Out first. At least we still had Combuskin in the back to put in some extra work. Whoa! Combuskin just doing some casual idle animation flips like that? And we're asleep. Fan-freaking-tastic. Purugly, can you not? Wake up, wake up. Let's go! Double kick, big, huge. Hit hard. Bang. Someone explain to me how this fat cat outspeeds my chicken. What the fuck? Big Thunder Punch. Decent damage. Huge paralysis from Geodude. Let's go. Thunder Punch now gets to go first, or not for some reason, even though it's paralyzed. Okay, so we just decided that the paralysis doesn't cut speed in half anymore. That's fine. Okay, at least we have Piccolo. Problem is, Piccolo is going to get Aerial Ace. Aerialited. Oh, why did it crit? Oh, we're just making it through this. We are just making it through this fight with Zoro. That's crazy. Bubble beam, kill it. Yeah, there we go. We did it! From here, we head into the forest on our way to Gym 2, but are stopped by Cheryl for a battle. Another cool feature added in this is all those extra people that you normally run into, like Cheryl, Marley, Riley, all of them will be battleable in this run. As we make our way through the forest, however, I investigated a weird haunted mansion. Pretty sure... Wait, what the... Those eyes are glowing! The eyes are glowing! Oh, they're no longer Oh, hell no. Trainer battle. What the? Wait, what? A Gengar? Level 20 with like a custom What the heck is this? Okay, I want this. Oh, I don't want to kill it though. I'm scared I'll kill it. One flame wheel won't kill it. Pokeball. Stay in there, Gengar, please. Oh no, what's your catch rate? Oh, an early Gengar is pretty OP. 2, 3. God, are we gonna run out of balls? We've used 12 balls. Let's go! Gengar would become a mainstay on the team from this point on. It's just such a cool design. Arriving in Eterna City now, we find the gym leader is not in town, which is different to Platinum and BDSP, but that's besides the point. And instead, we do have to head over through Mount Coronet and onto Route 216, the snow route which leads up to Snow Point. It's in this house rest stop area we finally find her. Now, making it back to the gym, I was fully expecting to just walk in there and do the usual BDSP gym because, I mean, it's kind of hard to completely recreate a map, but to my surprise, they had fully recreated the Platinum gym layout with the whole spinning wheel and everything. Beating the trainers redirects the clock faces around, and after we finally beat all the trainers, we come face to face with Gardenia. Leading with Roserade, I sent in Gengar and go for Hypnosis, as she... Toxic Spikes! Oh my god! Sets up the Toxic Spike. Knocking out Roserade, in comes Wormadam, which attempts to set up Quiver Dance as we miss our own Hypnosis. Landing it the following turn, we take it out with a Hex, but with Shiftry in next, I swapped to Monferno in an attempt to set up the Power Up Punch on the Dark type. But sadly, I forgot about the Poison Spikes and get poisoned from them. Fortunately for me, however, we can tank an Air Cutter and take it out. Next in came Grovyle, who outspeeds us, however, and so Charmeleon is forced to take it on. Thankfully, things work out for us as we manage to take it out and the Bayleaf with just a Fire Fang, leaving just her final Pokemon. It's not the end yet. Okay, Miss Emo. Bruh! Okay, I'm here for this. We got Dragon's Breath. Hooyah! Okay, that did nothing. I'm dead. It's okay, we send in Piccolo. Piccolo, get in there. Now, do we set up Fury Cutter or Dragon Breath? I think we go for Dragon Breath. Slowly whittle it down. 2 more Dragon Breath and it's dead. I have to speak, and then it eats berry. We have Gengar. We have Gengar. Massive Hypnosis. It's done. The battle is done. We did it. Yay! Gengar with the Hypnosis Hex combo takes it down. With Gym Badge number 2 acquired, I had to take a quick dive into the Grand Underground, which in this game has been hugely expanded, including all of the Pokemon from the National Dex. We caught a Mawile, a Beldum, and a Larvitar, and took them to take on Team Galactic's Juniper. The fight wasn't too bad, and with the bike shop owner saved, we get given an egg from Cynthia, which hatches into a Riolu, who is swiftly evolved into a Lucario as we head over the bike bridge and towards Gym 3. However, before we could head through Mount Coronet, we had to help Mira in the cave below the bridge. This included battling her because of course it did, and it's kind of cool that we get to take these trainers on. Admittedly, I did get lost in here for a while, but eventually made my way through and to the other side of Mount Coronet. On my way to Hearthome, however, I am stopped by Aaron, the Bug Elite 4 member, and forced to battle him already? Wait, I'm not ready for this. So, I got absolutely floored by him and thrown into the trash. But that's okay because this isn't a mandatory fight, meaning we can lose and head into Hearthome anyway. So, it was time to take on Gym 3. However, Gym 3 would take me more than a few attempts to beat. In the first battle against the gym leader, we lost thanks to her Shedinja, who had a Focus Sash and managed to wall us with its Wonder Guard ability, which by that point had knocked out all of my other Pokemon which actually had super effective moves. So we did a little team restructuring and I decided to lead with Mawile as she sent in a new lead being Dusclops. So I swapped out to Metang instead, who landed a few Iron Heads which did flinch the Dusclops as it went for Pain Splits on alternating turns. With it down, however, in next was Spiritomb, so I sent him Mawile to counter it with some fairy goodness. Unfortunately for us, our Mawile has a really bad nature, lowering its attack, so it took a while, but eventually Spiritomb did go down play rough. With Gengar coming in next, I sent in Charmeleon and went for Flamethrower first. However, we were hit with the Shadow Ball, getting us weak. Thankfully though, our Flamethrower does get the Gengar into the reg, wanting to keep Charmeleon alive. However, I sacrificed Metang and sent in our cooler Halloween Gengar for a Sucker Punch to knock it out instead. Drifloon next builds up its defense with Stockpile, and it is in fact running a Flame Orb. Yay! Our Pupitar slowly whittles it down with a couple of bites and ancient powers, but unfortunately for us, our Pupitar goes down as Drifloon outpaces us, but managed to die on the same turn thanks to its burn, meaning in comes Sableye. Luckily for me, Mawile is still alive, so I switch over to her only to get burned on entrance. Great, so we have a bad attack nature, and now we're doing even less thanks to the burn. Cool. So we didn't quite take out the Sableye, but we got it low enough where Charmeleon could finish the job, leaving just her Miss Magius. Hyper Beam? Huh? Okay, so we go for Leech Seed then. It must recharge, but it's also asleep. We set up the seed. We get a little bit of health back. Hopefully it's enough where we can take another Hyper Beam and we just stall out. This is the most boring way to win this fight, but it's what we had to do. Okay, it's still asleep. Good. We want as many sleep turns as possible, honestly. Get some health back. This is it. It stayed asleep. Oh, sweet. Okay, we've won. It's done. It's over. Oh my god. Finally, boys. Let's go. That's Gym 3 down, baby. Attempting to leave town and head up towards Solaceon Town, we are stopped by the fastest man alive, Barry the Flash Allen, for yet another battle. Barry has a pretty cool team besides the Smegma he leads with. He has a Combuskin, Shelgon, and Prinplup to name a few, so he has the potential for a really cool team here. However, okay, and now we could head up to Solaceon Town. Upon arrival, I do get jump scared by Barry once more, who suggests we check out the ruins. I'm never listening to this man again. It was here we get jumped by Lucian, the final Elite Four member and a Psychic Specialist, who absolutely destroyed me. What is it with this game sending Elite Four members just to troll me? Well, you know what? In a way though, it's kinda cool seeing them a bit early. Thankfully, we don't need to beat him just yet, so I leave and make my way all the way to Gym 4 in Veilstone City. It was here I found a mystery man who sold a bunch of useful items like a Focus Sash, Life Orb, Leftovers, Flame Orbs, and all the other goodies you could ever want. So I picked up a few things and ran into my clone, Dawn. Who is the real one? We still don't know. Hey, get out of my way, lady! It's time to take on the gym. Upon solving the tedious gym puzzle and making it to the gym leader, Maylene, I get absolutely obliterated, as if she was Exodia herself. I know that's Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is Pokemon, but she obliterated me not once, not twice, but 3 times, thanks to a Pokemon having maxed out EVs. So I decided instead I'd use some base cheating to artificially increase the EVs on my Pokemon, because I could go and do that, or I could just increase them to match what she had. So with my speed increased, I should now at least be comparable and hopefully be able to compete against Maylene's squad, considering they have maxed out speed EVs. So things are gonna go different this time, Maylene. Just you watch. Alright, leading with Jolteon against Hariyama. Now that is not ideal, and I'll tell you why. Because, pretty sure from memory, this is a Guts Hariyama. But what is Guts, RJ? Guts is an ability which a lot of big or bulky Pokemon have, which increases its attack stat by 50% when it has any status condition like Poison or Burn. So this thing is going to hit like an absolute truck if we let it. I'm anticipating a fake out here, which I'm hoping will just miss because we're switching into Ghost.
Oh, I missed!
My brain is huge. The plan here was good, using the increased damage from Hex, but it just didn't take it out. Thankfully, Jolteon can finish the job, though in next comes Blaziken. So I swapped to my Charizard, who is now a Dragon type, if I hadn't mentioned that yet. And he also has Drought, which is pretty cool. The reason I mentioned that he is a Dragon type and no longer flying is because now our Air Slash is no longer boosted by the same type attack bonus. However, even without it, Charizard secures the knockout on Blaziken, but it's not as easy to deal with her Machamp. Since the sun was up increasing our damage, I thought maybe Flamethrower would do more since its base damage is higher and we also have Stab and it's also in the sun, but I guess not. It didn't take it out and maybe Air Slash would have, or at least got a flinch, but we'll never know. With the Machamp finally down, in next is her Hitmonchan. So I switched over to Venusaur. Now risky business, our Venusaur has the ability Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll boosts your speed in sun. So ideally, now Venusaur should be very fast and fast enough to outspeed this and put it to sleep. Yes, big, huge, some would say massive. With Hitmonchan asleep, I set up the nasty plot on Lucario and hit Hitmonchan with an Aura Sphere. And who's in next? Ledian? Okay. Dragon Pulse is not stab, but we are 2 stages boosted, so Dragon Pulse in theory should do a lot. Let's find out. Oh yes, I forgot we had the Focus Sash. It crit as well, but we take it. The Focus Sash, I'm holding onto it for dear life. We live in. Okay, it didn't kill, but you know what? That's fine. It did its job. We might outspeed. We'll see. Jolteon. Go for the extra sensory. We do. Perfect. I did train Jolteon in Speed EVs, so I'm glad that paid off. What's her final Pokemon? Lucario. Oh, I had one of these, but you just murdered it. I'm going to send in Charizard, get the sun set up, go for Flamethrower. Her Lucario probably outspeeds me. Ooh, power-up punch is not nice. I don't like seeing power-up punches. Okay, so with the sun up, we go into rescue business. Hopefully, we now outspeed thanks to the Chloroform. And we go for Sleep Powder again. Yes! Sprinkle the fairy dust on ya. Now we set up Leech Seed, and now we stall. Oh, it woke up instantly. That's not very nice. Okay, we need to not miss this next sleep. Oh, it has Bullet Punch! Shit! Oh, it's got a priority move. Of course it does. Of course it has Bullet Punch. Okay, that's fine. We might outspeed still with Jolteon. This was going well, and now it's not. What do we do here? Thunderbolt? We should outspeed. Okay, Thunderbolt. Oh! No, wait, hang on. That's so close. The seed, the Leech Seed. Oh my god. Wait, Power Up Punch. It's not enough to take us out. Let's go. Let's go. Bullet Punch is not going to take out Metang. And we seed its health. We suck in a little bit of health out with the Ice Punch. Really? Really? It got the freeze, huh? We just then headbutt then. Oh, Frankie, it doesn't matter if you're not moving because we're sucking in seeds. We're sucking in seeds. All you need to do is survive one more seed suck. Come on, you can do it, Frankie, my boy. He survives on one! What a goat! Frankie, let's freaking go! Surely that kills Lucario. The most underwhelming way to beat the gym, but we have indeed done it. Let's go! Oh my god. Just. And with Maylene down, we leave the gym only for our clone to ask us for some assistance. Oh god. Dawn, what did you do? You lost your Pokédex? That's alright. I have mine and you're the fake Dawn, so you don't need it anyway. Okay, fine. I'll help you. We defeat the Galactic Goons and Lucas shows up to take us inside where we find HM Fly. And now we can head down to take on Crash Awake. I basically dodge every single trainer battle possible all the way down to Bisoya and make it to the gym for Bazaar to try and attack me again. Barry, this is becoming a bit of a repeating thing here. We've had a lot of fights. The fight was pretty close, but the main takeaway from this battle was definitely that Ninetales has an absolutely adorable animation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Aww. Look, why it just curls its tail around. It's so cute. I love it. Shame it had to die. We then made our way through the marshlands to find Wake, and once doing so could head into the gym to take him on. There was a lot of unavoidable battles in this place, but it was good practice either way. The plan was simple. Jolteon destroy everything with its Thunderbolt. Alright, we're leading with our Jolteon in the rain. Now, his Floatzel probably has like Swift Swim or something that boosts its speed, so that's not ideal, but we're just gonna go for Thunderbolt anyway. Yep, I was right. Definitely has snow. Okay, we just lost our main attacker. Right off the bat. Okay, well, there goes that plan, I guess. Instead, I guess I'll get rid of this pesky rain by sending in Charizard, who is now neutral to Floatzel's water moves. With it setting up the sun and removing the rain, this is really good, and Charizard even manages to take it out. She sends in Golduck next, so I switch to Gengar, and almost take it out with a Hex, but since it has a Focus Sash, it survives the hit and knocks out our boy Joe instead. Metang finishes off Golduck and in comes Pelipper, and the rain began once more, so I swapped to Charizard to get rid of it again, having to sacrifice Zard here, but I think it was worth it. Sending in Venusaur, we knock out the Pelipper with the speed boost and then Love Disc as well, as he sends in his Cloyster. That's when I know this battle is mine for the taking, as Lucario knocks it out with an Aura Sphere, leaving just Swampert. But sleeping with Venusaur means GG for us. Let's freaking go. The bomb goes off as per usual here, and we give chase after the Galactic Goon who set it off. Once taking him out, we meet up with Cynthia, who gives us the Psyduck medicine, so we head up there and through an insanely long route filled with a bunch of long battles. But at least there's no fog here to deal with now. Before arriving in Celestic Town, we are stopped by our clone once more, this time for a battle. She just beats me on my first attempt with her Torterra, which meant I had to ride all the way back here, but on the second attempt I got my revenge and went to look for Cynthia's grandmother. However, Team Galactic had made it here first, which meant we had to take down a goon before heading inside the cave. But unlike Diamond, when Cyrus walks in here, we have to battle him, just like in Platinum. Just like the Dawn fight right before this, Cyrus absolutely smokes me with his final Pokemon Weavile. Just look at how confident I was during this battle as well. Guess I kinda got put in my place, huh? Oh yeah, raise your attack, because you're definitely gonna get a chance to use it. Oh, he has a focus sash. Am I dead here? Ellie! Weavile! You cheeky bugger! Oh wait, we have Joe and Sucker Punch. We win. It's over. We're good. Quick Sucker Punch action.
Nope.
Excuse me? Excuse me, sir. I used Sucker Punch. Isn't that supposed to go before you? We just need to survive a hit here. I know that's unlikely. Ooh. I'm very confused. God damn it. What the just happened? What the just happened? Attempt 2 went way better as we sent in Lucario, who had a Focus Sash of its own, to deal with the Weavile. Now normally we would head to Canalave now to take on Gym 6, but in this game first we must head down to the Pal Park, just below Sand Gem Town. Well, I think now technically it's Ramanas Park, but either way, in the OG games you could transfer Pokemon from Gen 3 up into Gen 4, but here now, I think in the BDSP you can just catch some legendaries here, but instead, here, for me, I had to take on a Frontier Brain. And not just one, technically 2, because this lady's standing in the background. But anyway, Frontier Brains. That's the important takeaway. We take down Durach's Gallade with a Zen Headbutt from our evolved Metagross, and take out his Metagross with a Flamethrower from Charizard. Alakazam was in next, and so I was thinking his type speciality was Psychic. But after Jolteon took out the Alakazam with a Shadow Ball, in came Staraptor, who was also killed by Jolteon but wasn't Psychic. So maybe that's Durach typing and Caitlyn behind is the Psychic Specialist, which makes sense. But in came Empoleon next, which threw that idea out the window, and so Lucario had to deal with that one. And then to throw any idea of anything out the window, in came a freaking Entei. That's right, we're taking on a legendary. Thankfully though, Joe, our boy Gengar, he's so good, he manages to land the Hypnosis Hex combo, which was enough to seal the deal on knocking out Entei. Brother, what is Lady doing in the background? Bravo, my hat's off to you. I should be appeasing Lady Caitlyn's displeasure at my loss. Fight! Tatake! Tatake! My lady? Fight! 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 Oh my god, she's crazy. She's psycho. Oh, we're still clicking. I'm pretty sure she is Eren Yeager. Arriving in Canalave City now, we take on our boy Big Basil Cake, which went rather smoothly actually, so nice. But yet again, the gym leader is missing, meaning I had to go and collect them by heading over to the Iron Island. Not just to see him and bring him back, but forced to train here, meaning now we had to go around the whole area with Riley. rate. This means between the last gym and this gym, I have had to complete not 1 new area, not 2 new areas, not 3, but 4 full areas with the Dawn fight, Cyrus fight, Frontier Brain, Barry fight, and Riley fight, all before the next gym. That is a lot of insane battles, but we did it all, so I guess that's good. So after training with Riley on the Iron Islands, Byron finally agrees to go back to the gym. And once conquering the gym trainers, we come face to face with Byron. At last. It only took me a couple of hours. I had come prepared though. Leading with Bastiodon, I sent in my boy Venusaur to sleep and Leech Seed stall him to death. Next was Bronzong, and a flamethrower from Charizard took it out no problem. Probopass in next, I went for an Aura Sphere, but of course it has Sturdy, so it survives the hit and retaliates with a big super effective body press, one-shotting Lucario. Venusaur finishes off the past Probo, whose name I just said backwards, did you notice, and then in came Magnezone. A flamethrower did manage to take it out though, so not to worry, only for Scizor to come in. Well, that's dead too. Leaving one more Pokemon is Steelix. However, a nice Sleep Hex combo from Gengar secured the kill and Gym Badge number 6 in my pocket. Let's freaking go. Now, it was finally time to go and visit all the lakes of Sinnoh. How freaking exciting. I love lakes. First up is Lake Valor. Here we took on another Team Galactic commander, Saturn, and that went quite well, but we will see more of him later. With Saturn down, it meant we could head to the next lake. Did I mention that I really love lakes? Yay! We're going to another lake, where we get to take on Mars, who also wasn't actually too much of an issue, to be honest. Then, as I was explaining the incense system and how it works to a viewer, we stumbled around in the grass and found this. Oh, well, I think that's just a shiny Starly. Okay. Well, that's just a shiny Starly. We'll take that. Okay, here I am trying to show off how the incense works, but you can tell I'm spoiled for shinies at this point. Like, I'm not excited about a shiny. Real people get excited for shinies nowadays. I just seen so many of them I don't even care. But we got it. To get to Lake 3, however, meant heading all the way up to Snow Point City, which meant a nice trip through the snow. Arriving in the city, there is a couple of shakes, which we later learn is caused by the one and only Regigigas. So we are heading into Snow Point Temple, baby, to see Regigigas. I was fully expecting to take him on in battle here, or maybe get the chance to catch the Regigod, but turns out that was not the case. With Regigigas calmed down, it was now time to take on the gym leader. Candy's nuts fit in your mouth, hahaha, got him. Who in this game has a very nice snow team. Shame for her, I have a Charizard with Drought. Leading with Lapras, I send in Lucario as my lead. I end up switching out on the first turn to Metagross, who copped a fat drill run on entrance, which wasn't nice, but the plan was to get a free swap into Charizard to get rid of the weather anyway. I then swapped to Venusaur, who moves quicker in the sun, and Solar Beam the Lapras to knock it out. In next was Glaceon, so I sent in Lucario to Nasty Plot and Aura Sphere. That's crazy, because I'm almost positive I gave Vegeta a Focus Sash. A Focus Sash, one use items in this game? Okay, I see how it is. Well, there goes that plan. So I send in Tyranitar next, who knocked out the Glaceon with a Stone Edge, and to deal with her Mamoswine, a nice Sleep Hex combo from Gengar knocked it out. However, then Gengar misses his Hypnosis on her Glalie, which meant the end for him. But with Zard still sitting at full health in the back, it was time for a comeback, baby. We knock out the Glalie with a flamethrower, and then the Delibird the same, leaving Frostlass, who does manage to outspeed us and knock us out, leaving Venusaur, a grass Pokemon who is weak to ice. But a massive sleep does put it to sleep, but unable to do much damage as Venusaur, I swap to my very weakened Tyranitar. But at least it's buffeted by sandstorms. I don't want to miss, so we're just gonna go for Crunch. Oh, goal lift! Huge play from our boy Tyranitar, hangs on 16 health. Takes out the Frostlass for the W. Candy's nuts fit in your mouth. How about that one, big man? See you later. Oh my god, we got Gym Badge 7. You know what that means? We get to go to the final lake. I love lakes. On my way there, I did find this Hisuian Sneasler, which I might actually end up using later. I don't know, it was cool to see anyway. As we watch Bosnoz lose to Jupiter, I just wanted to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you made it this far into the video, you're surely enjoying it. We want to hit 100k subs. Costs you nothing and it makes me happy, so come on, help Help me out, please, I'm begging. Picking up the Hisuian Pokemon, I'm reminded by chat that I actually caught a Teddiursa earlier, which means if Hisuian Sneasler is in the game, it probably means our Teddiursa can evolve into an Ursaluna. Ursaluna in Pokemon Platinum. You don't see this every day. Oh my god, he's so cute. With our lake adventure complete, we head to Veilstone with Looker and attempt to infiltrate Team Galactic's hideout. After an onslaught of Galactic goons attack me, I finally made it to Cyrus. And hopefully, this time wouldn't be so bad. And, actually, to my surprise, it wasn't too much of an issue. We made it all the way to his final Pokemon Weavile and took it out no problem. Yes, I did only have Metagross remaining, but, hey, we made it through the fight, so it is what it is. With my team severely weakened, we went into the room where Sharon and Saturn were holding the Lake Guardians. Expecting not to battle them for some reason, I spoke to Saturn and then got obliterated by him, since, I only had one Pokemon left alive. But the return visit told a very different story, as we defeated him and released the Guardians. However, Cyrus did get away and made his way to the top of Mount Coronet. Now, in my head, I thought heading up this mountain was going to be tough, and as I made my ascent, it was only confirmed, as a lot of the teams had really leveled up, and I was quite frightened for the admin double battle that we had to do with Barry. I did, however, find an Alolan Ninetales here on the way, which I'm just pointing out because I think it's kind of cool and cute. Making it to the peak of Mount Coronet now, we heal up our team and spoke to Mars and Jupiter. As the two admins prepare to tag team us in battle, Barrerino zooms on in for a last minute assist. Let's go, Barry. Hopefully you're useful. Now, even though on screen here it shows these guys only have 3 Pokemon each, that is not the case. Both actually have 6, meaning this is a 12 Pokemon battle. And since the AI is smart in this game, they can definitely both target the same Pokemon for an easy knock. As the battle went on, it was made more and more obvious how horrible of a trainer Barry really is, as he almost caused us to wipe here and reset all the way back to the Pokemon Center. We just let Metagross go down, right? That's crazy! Empoleon, can you not give the Gastrodon free stats, please? Cool. If we lose, it's this stinky sucker's fault for feeding it. However, a clutch Earthquake from Ursaluna sealed the win in our date with Cyrus. I will pry open the portal to another dimension. I command that you unleash your power for me. Dialga, the mythical Pokemon and Master of Time. And the other, Palkia, the mythical Pokemon and the Master of Space and Dimensions. Whoa. Oh, damn, boy. They got their chains on them and everything. Oh, my lord. I've waited so long for this. This moment, Dialga and Palkia. Shaping this world is a double spiral of time and space. Yes, the very things that you have the ability to control. You will do my bidding. I will have your abilities as mine. With the power I wield, I will create an entirely new world. Oh my buster. The incomplete and ugly world we have now can disappear. I'm resetting everything to 0. Nothing can remain. It is for making the ultimate world, a world of complete perfection. Nothing so vague and incomplete as a spirit can remain. I should have expected as much. Uxie, the being of knowledge, Azelf, the being of willpower, and Mersprit, the being of emotion. The Pokemon have come to protect Sinnoh, pathetic and worthless. But they can't maintain balance against the two. Not when both Dialga and Palkia are both here. Now, RJ, you've constantly interfered with my plans, but will you be forgiven? After all, there will remain no spirit for all time when I am done. What is this pressure I feel? Something is enraged. Interesting. So there is a Pokemon that can only appear as a shadow? I've harnessed the power of Dialga and Palkia. Okay, well that was almost cool. No! They went in! I'm sorry it took so long. I think I finally found the answer from studying the myths. When this world was made, Dialga and Palkia appeared. Apparently there was one more Pokemon that appeared at the same time. A Pokemon with as much power as Dialga and Palkia. But also one whose name was never to be spoken. Giratina is said to lurk in another world, a world on the opposite side of ours. That's what the shadow was. It must have been Giratina. If it's not closed, the distortion world will spread to Sinnoh and beyond. Our world will be destroyed. Are you ready? We have to chase Cyrus. Okay. Now, here's the real question. Is the distortion world in here or not? I do not know. We're about to find out. Or it just like throws us into a battle with Giratina. That will be really disappointing. But we're about to find out. Are you ready? We have to chase Cyrus. Let's go. What the heck is happening? You were pulled into the portal.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Okay, well, I don't know what I was expecting, but this is, you know what, this is good enough. I'll take it. I mean, I guess the distortion world would be pretty hard to implement. So, the full distortion world isn't implemented just yet, but I hear in a future update or next project that they're doing, they are planning to add it. So, that will be super cool. Either way, Cyrus stands before us, and we are the only one who can stop him. Oh, damn! Okay, I take it back. This is kind of sick. He's fighting us in the Ramanas Park place with Dialga and Palkia. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. This is pretty cool. Oh my god, this is actually sick. I'm actually vibing now. Level 70? Oh god. Okay, this does work out for us though. Yeah, we'll try Sleep Dialga. Massive sleep. Let's go. Okay, big flamethrower. Oh, okay. Crit! Okay, okay, I thought that was going to be more difficult than it was. Okay, Dialga dead. Spatial Rend. This definitely kills Charizard. Oh, damn, that was a sick animation. We're never going to see Roar of Time, though. Lucario, get in there, my man. Go for the Dragon Pulse on the Palkia, and we'll Solar Beam as well. Special Beam! Cannon! Okay, half. And Dragon Pulse. Gallic Gun! Oh, it lived. Uh-oh. Earth Power? Okay, that's Lucario dead. Special Beam! Cannon! And Palkia is defeated. Defeating the two legendaries of time and space is only the beginning, however, as now we have to take on Cyrus once more with his standard team of 6. But with 2 Pokemon already defeated from the battle with the legendaries, this was going to be way more difficult. Leading with Houndoom, our Ursaluna also gets burned, which you would think is a bad thing, but turns out it actually has guts, boosting its damage by 50%, allowing Earthquake to easily knock it out. Venusaur attempts to deal with the Stall Wall Nightmare that is the Probopass, but after a few turns, it switches out for Crobat. Metagross takes it out, however, and in comes Honchkrow, who this time has Moxie, which does activate as he knocks out Metagross with a Foul Play. Unfortunately for Honchkrow though, a Sun Boosted Flamethrower will easily deal with it. Then, the scariest one of them all, in comes Raticate? This boss has Eradicate. Okay then. Venusaur knocks it out with an instant Solar Beam, and the Probo stall battle continues. Eventually it does go down though, and his final Pokemon Weavile didn't even get the chance to roll us, as Ursaluna hit the huge Earthquake, taking it out. With Cyrus defeated, the dark and demonic Giratina laid patiently for its battle with us. I hope we can defeat it. Oh, this is like a remix. Whoa! Giratina appeared! Why is it still black? Can I catch it? Will a Master Ball work? It's level 100! Why is it level 100? Read this, what this says. The best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance. With it, you will catch any wild Pokemon without fail. Use. You can't throw a Pokeball. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, Play Rough is huge here, if we can get it off. Oh, it's Destiny Bonding! Oh my god, Play Rough only did that? That's boosted. Wait, Destiny Bond... So it's going to kill itself, right? Because I died? No, okay. I think we lose here, boys. Okay, we summon the sun. Oh, no, that sun. Okay, cool. I thought that was going to blind me permanently. Okay, Dragon Pulse. Oh, no, that kills. Oh, we live. Big Dragon Pulse. Okay, solid, solid. We're going down here, but that's fine. We can go into risky business and go for the sleep. Might as well try the sleep. Big sleep. Okay, it's over. We won. GG. This is how you win in these games. You just sleep stall strat. Leech Seed. It's done. It's over. We're sucking the life force out of Giratina now. The sun is still up. We Solar Beam. Special Beam. Just like all the rest of the legendaries, buddy. You're going down. Oh, it's awake. And we're dead. Oh, we're not dead. Oh, well, we won anyway. Whoa, that was a sick animation. Okay, well, screw it. I'll do a little trolley synthesis action. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Oh, because the sun's gone, we're no longer fast. Vegeta, get in there. Oh, we don't have any priority moves here, do we? No! Oh, we have Sucker Punch. We have Sucker Punch on Gengar. We've won. It's done. Oh, it lived. What? Oh, it can't hit us. We're goated. And we sucked the life force out of it. Why did he go for Aura Sphere? Oh, stupid Giratina. Hey, we did it. Hey, yeah. Wow. Can I just say, the amount of work that must have gone into everything so far in this mod, it's just incredible. And it's just astounding how they managed to add all this in. Huge props to the team who made this mod. I can't say it enough. But as you know, the adventure is far from over. We still have one gym leader left and the league. And after that, a super cool post-game battle. Oh, what the heck? I said we're supposed to take on the next gym, not the Elite 4-member Flint. What the heck are you doing here? Oh my god, we have to take him on now? So, without going into it, I lost to this guy 5 or so times before I decided to switch the team around to deal with his bullfuckery. A plan I would surely need to use heading into the actual league later. In the end, it came down to my Ursaluna versus Magmortar, who did run out of PP, or maybe had a choice band on or something, meaning he eventually ran out of his move Magma Storm. So thankfully we secured the win, but I'll save the torture voiceover for our fight with him in the league. For now, with him down, we could take on the final gym leader. Wait, it's a double battle? Oh! Well, that's just great. I didn't realize we were doing double battles. Indeed, it is a double battle. I was not prepared for this one bit. But fortunately, I had a nice combo with Venusaur and Charizard in the lead spots anyway. I decided to Flamethrower Electivire and Solar Beam the Rotom, which in the end was a bad decision as the Rotom survived and was able to set up a light screen, which was boosted for multiple turns thanks to it having the Light Clay. Also, Charizard went down to a close combat, so I sent in Gengar. Hypnosis put the Electivire to sleep thankfully for the moment, and then Rotom went down to a special beam cannon from Venusaur. Another special beam cannon took out Electivire in a single blow thanks to a lucky crit, however his Manectric landed a Thunder Wave as he sent in Magnezone next. Special beam cannon took out Manectric and we slept the Magnezone in the meantime. But his Pachirisu paralyzed Gengar, and then Venusaur got full paralyzed as well, giving Magnezone enough time to wake up and take out Gengar with a Volt Switch. So he sends in his final Pokemon Raichu, so I send in Ursaluna and went for a fat Earthquake. Boys both with the... Yeah, get wrecked, son. Sunny Jim and Pachirisu. Goodbye. And with just Magnezone against Ursaluna and Tyranitar, we easily take out the Giant Magnet and earn ourselves the final gym badge. Now to get through Victory Road and the league. Now, this is far from the normal trip through Victory Road, you know. After crossing the sea and heading deep into Victory Road, not only did we have to take on countless battles just to get to the end, but once we finally did, this guy is standing here saying, "I'm still not ready." Excuse me, sir. I'm pretty sure the requirements for the league is just having 8 badges. Who the heck do you think you are? As much as I would love to kick Chunga here aside, what followed was kinda cool, as I took on Marley and her speed team heading through the exit that leads to Route 224, where you'd normally find Shaman. Normally this area is closed off until you beat the league, but it's cool to see it now. However, to make it to where you normally fight Shaman, Marley and I had to take on like 5 double battles, which, yes, I still hate. But finally making it onto the route and where we normally meet up with Shaman, we find our clone, where she of course challenges us to yet another battle. Because we are the superior Dawn, however, we easily take her out, and now the man is gone and we can make it up to the league. Arriving at the league, I spent a bunch of time setting up the perfect team to take on the league, and after dealing with Barry, I said his name right this time, I've been calling him different names the whole video, for the final time, the final team looked like this. We have, of course, our trusty Charizard and Venusaur combo, except I'll be switching the Metronome and Heat Rock around on Charizard, as well as giving Charizard Solar Beam to work with just like its buddy Venusaur. Of course, I decided to bring the 2 Hisuian fellas, being Ursaluna and Sneasler, who I found had an insane attack and speed stat, meaning it definitely deserved a spot on the team, leaving 2 spots open for Gengar, of course, how could we go without Joe, and Jolteon for some good coverage. I mainly decided to prioritize speed if possible, and that was pretty much true besides my big and tanky Ursaluna, who was given the Flame Orb to optimize its ability Guts. But now, with the team set, it was time to begin. First, of course, is Aaron the Bug Specialist, and to nobody's surprise, Charizard went in there with its Metronome Flamethrower and managed to burn his way through almost all of his Pokemon besides the Drapion, but Sneasler put a stop to that. Member 2 would be far more challenging, however. Leading with Hippowdon, it sets up the sand with its ability as I send in Gengar to hypnosis it. With it asleep now, I switch to our Zard with the Heat Rock to keep the sun going for as long as possible and remove the sand. With the sun up, it means we can go for the instant big boy Solar Beam, taking it out. Next in is her Garchomp, and I was hoping that maybe we outspeed, but turns out her Garchomp is pretty fast, and unfortunately takes out our Charizard. Unfortunate, but a few Solar Beams later from Venusaur, down it went. And same goes for her Golem, who didn't have Sturdy thankfully. Nice. However, since Garchomp took a couple of turns, our sun did fade, meaning we now had to set up if we wanted to use Solar. So we took an Earthquake, just lived on 23 health or something in the red, and then hit Sandslash with a Solar Beam, leaving just her Rhyperior. I went for a Sleep Powder, still managing to outspeed it, but it woke up on the first turn, meaning down went our Venusaur. Thankfully, Ursaluna's Earthquake was enough to take it out, however. Okay, time for Battle 3, our rematch against Flint. And well, the first time did not go so well. So after reaching Flint once more, I decided to lead with my Jolteon with Rain Dance to deal with this Drought Charizard. Once the rain was set up, I switched to our Ursaluna, who took no damage from its fire move since it was raining, and then it decided to waste a turn using Dragon Dance, which meant a big Earthquake from our boy could take it out. Blaziken in next was running a set which optimized its ability Speed Boost, which increases its speed after every turn. So it would aim to stall with Protect, build up at speed, and then hit us with some super powerful moves. However, baiting it into using High Jump Kick, I swapped to Gengar, which guarantees it misses, thanks to it being a Ghost type. This gets it quite low, but not enough to kill, so I swap off to Charizard, expecting it to go for a Flare Blitz, and it does, which means it takes itself out with its own recall damage. Perfect. His Torkoal next sets back up the sun, so I go back to Jolteon to get rid of it, and it blows itself up with Explosion. Guess I don't need Jolteon, but okay, sure. Typhlosion in next goes for Eruption, but does no damage with the Rain Up, and Ursaluna takes it down. Same went for his Rotom, leaving just Magmortar. And since now I know that he has a Choice Specs on, or Choice Band, or Choice Scarf, or whatever he has, I can bait him into using Aura Sphere on Ursaluna, and then switch to Gengar. You're dead. How do you like that? Oh, you didn't can't affect me? That's a shame. I'm doing no damage, yet it's still more than what you're doing to me. Oh, so Stab Hex actually does more. Okay, cool. Link, we beat Flint. We beat him. This brings us to Lucian. Lucian? Is that even a real name? His Grumpig goes down to a Crunch from our Fazbear, Gardevoir to a Poison Jab from Sneasler, Shadow Ball from Jolteon took out the Hypno, and Crunch took down the Chimecho. Alright, Sun is harsh, we have our Flamethrower, we excrete flame from our body onto him. Huh? Brother just ate a super effective Flamethrower boosted by Drought. What? Gallade is his next Pokemon, which we have Air Slash for. So this should just kill. And if it doesn't, it flinches. Big flinch, ready? Oh! I can actually see the future. My mind is so big it can see the future. It's that easy, boys. It's that easy. Boom. And with that, we have made it to Cynthia. Probably the coolest champion in my opinion. And also the best mummy. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet. I'm truly grateful. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Oh, okay, Roserade lead. Okay, cool. Cool. We should have put the Heat Rock on Charizard. Ah, it's fine. Well, it has Focus Sash, so might as well do this. Oh, we didn't outspeed it anyway. Let's say, we could get a flinch here and not let it set up. But we're chilling. Either way, we kill here. Sleep Powder! Are you freaking me right now? That is actually so trolly. I'm gonna wake up first turn. Okay, we're keeping Charizard alive. That's not a great start. Okay, what's it gonna Sludge Bomb? So we send in Sneasler? X's or kills, right? Bang. Nice. Okay, Rotom. Ugh, taking that chip damage is so annoying, man. Oh, it's also gonna outspeed me. Okay, sending in Gengar here was a mistake. This mother effer is missing everything! I hate Gengar, man. I'm being trolled. Defense troll? Oh, you're stupid, huh? Why would it do that? You have Air Slash and you're not using it. Wait, why did it send in Milotic against Jolteon? Okay, sure, I'll Thunder it. Oh, I missed. We missed. Thunder, land, thank you. Be gone with the Thunderclap. Blaziken. What did I do for Blaziken last time? Oh, I slept him, which I can't do now because Gengar's dead. I actually don't know what to do here. I have to do this. I have to. Okay, we just Drain Punch. get some health back. For Blaziken to take me out still. Oh, huge poison. But we are dead here. Okay. Okay, so it killed itself because we poisoned. That was lucky. Great poison then. There's the sizzle. You piece of hanky-danky dang doodle shot. Okay, let's go for the E-Quake. It is super effective. Oh, brother's gonna hit me with a U-turn here, I think. Brother. Double sword stance. Nope, there's the U-turn. Who's she sending in? Wait, what? She only has Garchomp. Oh my... I earthquaked as well! Oh my god! He did that perfectly. He? She. It's a she. Dumbass. Oh, it just kills me anyway. Okay. Oh, we're fracked. We're fracked. We're fracked. But we need a flinch. Flinch. So we just lost. Okay, so we just lost again for the second time. We'll see. I think we did though. Charizard with a clutch wake up! Oh my god, hang on! It's not over! It's not over! We might be able to outspeed. Oh, hang on! Hang on a minute! Everyone chill out! It might be doable. Okay, we need to outspeed land the flamethrower. Yes! Bang! It's that easy. Garchomp. We switch. We send in Venusaur. And Venusaur, this time, you do not miss your sleep powder, okay? Do not miss your sleep powder. You have the speed boost in the sun. Do not miss. Yes! Throw those dust particles in your face, mate. Seed and beam. Wait, no, we beam. We beam this turn. We beam this turn. Special beam. Cannon! Okay, that chunks off. We won! We won! It's still asleep! We won! Our boy Venusaur. Piccolo has come freaking through. The final one of the run. Special beam cannon! Yes! Let's go, boys! We did it! We beat Pokemon Luminescent Platinum. Let's freaking go. Take that, Cynthia. Mummy, I love you. Marry me, please, Cynthia. And with that, we have beat Pokemon Luminescent Platinum. This is an insanely cool mod, and I definitely suggest a playthrough if you like Generation 4. However, before I end this video, I took a trip over to the resort island and found a Dragonite, who gave me an invitation, and following that, took me to a mysterious lady in a cave. And what did we find? Oh, just an armored Mewtwo and a bunch of clone Pokemon? Prepare yourself, champion. Ooh. Armored Mewtwo! What is this theme? Oh my god, look at it. It looks so cool. Dude, Armored Mewtwo is just sick. This design is sick. Wow. Okay, Master Ball. Brother, you're kidding. You wanna fucking die then? Fine, you can die. Nah, big flamethrower. Huge flamethrower. You sure you don't want to stay in the ball? I'm giving you one more chance. Okay. Death comes then. Psy Strike? Whoa! We hang on. Oh my god, that animation was sick. But you're dead. Okay, well, we beat Armored Mewtwo. Brother, why are you freaking out for? Impossible. Consider yourself lucky, Trini. You're about to witness my full strength. Oh, wait. We're fighting him again? No longer armored. Fully revealed. Edgelord face. Edge face. What is it called? Edge maxing. Sigma. Can I catch you this time? Ah, ha, ha, ha. You are mine, Mewtwo. M for the Master Ball also stands for the Mewtwo within. Let's go. You obtained a Mewtwo armor. Okay. And with that, the video is done. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.